Dear Valencia, I know we just met, but I think I might be falling in love. Valencia is amazing. This is a gorgeous city. I believe it has been voted the #1 city in the world. So, take a look, enjoy the images. How's a taco?
We're here having Taco Bell.
Listening to the live marching bands for Valencia Day. Valencia.
By the comparsa on the day of the Comunidad Valenciana. Couldn't make it home for dinner today.
So I'll start off by telling you 3 things that I love. #1, restaurants and the food. It's incredibly fresh, and there's a wide variety. Secondly, the architecture and the fun energy. I'm going to combine those. We wandered around on Valencia Regional Day. So most of the footage here is taking place on October 9th, 2024. And we're wandering through El Carmen and Mercado de Colón area. Basically, my understanding is we wandered through Old Town for the most part. Very central. And as you can see, the architecture is amazing. Thirdly, the weather. I mean, if you like summer nights, Valencia is the place for you. There's a reason they take siestas. It sometimes gets too hot and humid, and to be honest, the air quality sometimes has been a bit surprising. My eyes were a bit dried out and sore a couple of times during the first week here, but that comes and goes. The air quality is usually quite good, I believe, but it is something to be aware of, that you will get humidity and you will get some windy weather, and it did cause me to have some discomfort here and there, but for the most part it's just so beautiful, and the weather's sunny most of the time, so I can't complain about it too much. And certainly loved just wandering around in Old Town. So yeah, certainly I would say after having been to, like, look at this particular area here. I was, as a photographer and videographer, this is a wonderful, wonderful city to wander around in. Valencia, mi amor. Yes, I'm loving it for the most part. As someone who's a photographer and appreciates beautiful architecture and beautiful weather, I would highly recommend taking some time to, I think you need a fair bit of time to properly explore Valencia. It's quite large, and there's lots to offer. I think you need at least 10 days, if not longer.
This is the ayuntamiento. This building.
What is it called? The
Ayuntamiento.
what are they?
City Hall.
City Hall, yeah.
Exacto.
Ayuntamiento. Here's where what is it called? The alcalde.
El alcalde de Valencia viene para acá. Este es el ayuntamiento de Valencia.
Over her.
The mayor, yeah.
So the mayor spoke here earlier. And all that.
I can't help but reflect upon the incredible experiences I've had over the last few years, particularly the contrast between British Columbia and living on a reservation and being in a city like Valencia. Now, there's beauty everywhere in the world, and I guess what I'm thinking about that I've realized is I've been having trouble coming to terms with people having land and wanting to protect their land and wanting to protect their country and ownership of land. How do we really feel about land and a country? And oftentimes people, rightfully so, are very proud of their country, I suppose. But when I say rightfully so, there's a bit of a question mark in the back of my mind. It's good to be proud of things, but is it good to be selfish about ownership of things? That's where we run into a real problem.
Ella, come here.
When Indigenous communities say they want their land back, that makes a lot of sense. I can't argue with that. Who am I to argue with that? But I also think that if you dig a bit deeper, what they really want is for everyone to be respectful and to share and to not force their ideas upon anyone else, and that their values, their core values, are actually perhaps different from other people's. And we all know the history of that. But if you look around, right, and you're in a wonderful place like Valencia, and you're saying, I don't want any more people to come here. Is that really what you want? You want to just keep tourists away and keep people from visiting your country? Is that really what you want? I think we need to dig a little deeper and be a little more grateful for what we have. And just ask questions about what it is we really want for humanity, for the world. How can we make up for mistakes? How can we avoid making the same mistakes over and over again? These are things that are worthwhile as you look at this beautiful and incredible city. Maybe ask yourself, what is it that we can do to truly appreciate what we have? And when we have a lot, what can we do to help those who have been wronged? And what can we do to be maybe more welcoming and more accepting and more understanding, rather than scared and afraid of change and people coming to our country, or being selfish about trying to keep something to ourselves? How can we share and all truly, perhaps this is naive, but I think it's undeniable that we have to figure out how to make up for the mistakes of the past and make the world a better place for children and everyone. On a lighter note, this gorilla actually gave me a good scare. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Be well.